Thank you. Oh, that flute adds such a beautiful dimension. It really does. It gives us that soaring, soaring, soaring feeling. Friends, this week's parasha is, well, in terms of iconic, it is the first of the Torah. It is Prashat Breishit. It's where it all began. It's where all of us stemmed from. In the beginning, Breishit, bara Elohim ta shamayim et haaretz, God created the heavens and he created the earth. And the parasha then goes on to detail the various stages of creation, from the creation of light through a series of divine fiats, commands, let there be, and there was, culminating in the creation of sacred time. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that God's final act of creation was the creation of day 7, the day of Shabbat, the day in which God decided that he was going to take a break. He had a look and he said, this is good, I like what I've done. As an artist would do when he gazes at a canvas and he, after being critical, decides, you know what, I've done a good job here and I'm going to have a rest, put down my paintbrush, and I'm going to just enjoy what it is that I've done. So after God created humanity, when he created man and woman, on day 6, and he gave them dominion over the earth, and he said, what did he say? He said, Adam and Eve, your job is twofold. You have a job to work the land, to enjoy the land, to take what you need from it. But, he says, equally important is your job to do service, to give back. Your job to look after, lishomra, to guard the land, to make sure that you replow it with nutrients. Not only in a physical sense, but also in terms of us giving, in terms of us not just taking, but in terms of us giving, paying it forward. And friends, what a beautiful message, I think, from the Torah. Remember, Torah is timeless. Torah is not something that applied to our forefathers and mothers years and years ago, thousands of years ago. That's not what Torah is about. Torah is about imbuing every single bit of us with holiness. You know, regardless of our system of belief, how deeply we believe. You know what, I think that belief is important, but I think that, you know what, Torah is there for everybody, regardless of our level of belief, regardless of our level of observance, our level of commitment to the mitzvot. It is there to say that, you know what, there is something for all of us. And Prashat Breishit starts off with that message, saying, you know what, you might think there in 2021 that there is not a job for you to do, but there is. Says Torah, the job is to take what you need from the world, but to give back. Not just to take, but to give. That yin and yang approach to the way in which we live our lives. And it's true for all religious traditions, not just for Judaism. And the greatest gift, I think, one of the greatest gifts that God gave to the world is that idea of sacred space and time. That idea that we could take a break from our lives and just to have a day where we can have that idea of chilling out, just having a bit of space from the rest of the week. How do we say Saturday, by the way, in Italian? Is anybody here an Italian boffin? We say sabato, yeah, from the word Shabbat. It's the gift that God gave not just to the Jewish people, but to the whole world. That idea of taking time out and space out just for us and for our families, and to reconnect and to regroup and to breathe and just to enjoy. And on day 2, God separated the heavens above from the heavens below. In other words, what did he do? He created a rakia, a sky, the waters above and the waters below. Water is a big deal in the Torah. It's mentioned mayim over and over again, and outside is a bit of mayim happening from the sky at the moment. I think for the rest of the week it is. So why don't we sing a few songs with the word mayim inside? Why don't we do Mikolot Mayim? We'll start off with the boys, and then we'll have you guys in the back over there doing your version of it. But the words from Kabbalat Shabbat. From the depths of the water, God speaks to us. You ready? And let's do it again. One more time. Mikol